قد يسرنا القرآن للذكر فهل من مدكر
بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. Assalamu Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to Tajweed Made Easy. This is your brother Abu Muhammad. Inshallah, today's lesson we're going to look at the last ayah of Surah Al-Fatiha, Surah Al-Ladhina an'amta alayhim ghayr al-maghdubi alayhim wad-dhalin. How to recite this ayah properly, inshallah. So we're going to start from the first word here. Sirata, Sad. Sad has a kasra, okay? So when Sad has a kasra, we pronounce it as si. There's no need, okay, to open our lips forward. There's no need to say sirata. This is from the common mistakes that people make when they pronounce this letter. It's sirata, si, not si. And we do not change it to a sin. So we do not say sirata. In Hafs and Asim, our mode of recitation, we cannot change it for a sin. So si, when Sad has a kasra, we open our mouth this way to make it clear. Si, sirata. Then we have the ra here. Ra, we said, from the part-time heavy, part-time light letters. When ra has a fatha, we pronounce the ra heavy, in a heavy way. Ra, si, sira, and not ra. So it's not sirata, but sirata. After the ra, there's an alif. And the alif hasn't got anything. So the alif has got, it's got a sukoon. So it hasn't got a fatha, kasra, dhamma. No vowels, so it's a non-vowel letter. So non-vowel letters, okay, a letter that has no vowels is called a sukoon letter with a sakin. So we said if a alif has a sakin or sukoon, preceded by letter there's a fatha, like in this situation, then we're going to stretch the letter before the alif, because alif is from the letters of maad, letters of stretching. We're going to stretch the alif, stretch the ra, 2 counts. So si, sirata, rata. Ra is 1, ra, and 2 counts will be ra. Sirata, sira, ra, heavy, ra, full mouth, sirata. Then we have ta here. Ta is from the heavy letters. Okay, we have the 7 heavy letters there. So ta, and not sirata, but sirata, ta. Sirata. Then here we have alif al-wasl. We talked about the alif, the different types of the two different types of alif. We have alif al-wasl and hamzat al-qata'. Alif al-wasl, when we're continuing from a word, we're going to skip the alif al-wasl. So sirata al-ladhina, ta straight to the lam. We're not going to pronounce the alif al-wasl. So we're not going to say sirata al-ladhina. Okay, but if we're going to, why? Because we're continuing from a word. But if we're going to start from this word, we will start with al-ladhina. So sirata al-ladhina, lam has a shadda. Okay, when lam has a shadda, we're going to hold the lam. Sirata al-ladhina, sirata al-ladhina. Dhal here, next to dhal, there's a ya sakin. If ya has a sakin, okay, or sukoon, preceded by letter there's a kasr, and we're not stopping that word. Ya has a sukoon, preceded by letter there's a kasr, we're not stopping that word, then we're going to stretch the dhal to 2 counts. Al-ladhina, صراط الذين صراط الذين. We cannot do more than 2. So it's not صراط الذين No, just 2 counts. So مد طبيعي صراط الذين. We have to make sure that when we pronounce أنعمت here, the hamza has to be pronounced. This hamza al-qat' is not like hamza al-wasl. Okay? Some people, they don't pronounce this. Okay, some because they recite quickly. So they'll say like صراط الذين أنعمت. To say صراط الذين أنعمت, skipping the alif is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. This hamza al-qat' will be pronounced wherever it is. Whereas hamza al-wasl, when we continue, we don't pronounce it. So صراط الذين أنعمت, صراط الذين أنعمت. Here we have nun sakin. Okay, nun sakin. We're going to talk about the nun sakin rules in the theory of tajweed. But whenever there's a nun sakin, okay, nun with a 0 here, sakin, not fatha, kasra, dhamma, is followed by an ayn. Ayn is from the throat letters of the throat. So if you touch your throat, say a, i, u, a, you feel that the makhraj or the articulation point where the letter ayn comes from is from the throat. So if nun sakina, it meets any of the letters of the throat, then we're just going to touch the nun, then let go. صراط الذين أنعمت أنعمت أنعمت, and we're not going to hold the noon. أنعمت أنعمت is wrong. صراط الذين أنعمت أنعمت أنعمت. No قلقلة, no echo bouncing. أنعمت أنعمت, but أنعمت, same thing as meme here. When there's a meme sakina, we'll talk about the rules of meme sakina. When there's a meme with sakina, okay, and preceded by all the letters of the alphabet, except for another meme or ba, then we're going to do the same thing. أنعمت أنعمت أنعمت, and not أنعمت. You don't need to hold that, okay? No holding of the meme, okay? So صراط صراط طا from the heavy letters. صرا را 2 counts مد طبيعي. صراط الذين أنعمت أنعمت تا, and not ta. No أنعمت ta. The makhraj for ta is not ta. Ta sounds like there's an essa, then sa sa, but ta. صراط الذين أنعمت أنعمت. Then we have the word عليهم here. You have to make sure the word عليهم is not in between fatha or kasra, in between it. Okay, fatha, kasra, in between is wrong. Here, على عليهم, not عليهم. If I say عليهم, it's in between fatha and kasra, علي. There's no a in Hafs and Asim. We recite as على عليهم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Again, صراط الذين 2 counts. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. عليهم, and not عليهم, not in between. عليهم. Then we have غير here. غين here is from the heavy letters there, from the heavy letters. So we have to pronounce it with heaviness, okay? By doing a full mouth, heaviness on the letter. So غيري, and not غيري. If I say غيري المغضوب, غيري, I've not made the غين heavy. غين has to be heavy. غيري, and not غيري, in between fatha and kasra. Not غي, but غيري. We have ra here. Ra, we said it's from the part-time letters, but now we're going to find out that if a ra has a kasra, then we're going to pronounce it with lightly, okay? Empty mouth. غيري, ri, and not ri, not غيري. Like when ra has a fatha, we pronounce it ra with heaviness, but when it has a kasra, empty mouth, lightly. غيري, we have a lam sakin. When lam has a sukun, or sakin or sukun here, we hold it. غير المغضوب. no قلقلة. غير. No, we're going to go fast. غير المغضوب. غير. But غير, to give lam its characteristic with a sukun is to hold it. غير. Then we have مغضوب here. Mim is from the light letters. غين is from the heavy letters. So we have to be very careful when there's a light and heavy letter next to each other or the opposite. We do not make both heavy, both light. So we do not say غير الماء مغضوب or مغضوب. We have to give every letter its due right. So mim, we're going to make it light. Ma, and غين heavy. Ma, مغ. غير المغ. Hold on the غين. غير المغ. No قلقلة, no مغضوب, but مغ. غير المغضوب. And we do not change the غين into خا. So it's not مخضوب, المخضوب, or قاف مقضوب. No. مغ, غين. غير المغضوب. We have here ضاد. After the ضاد, there's a waw sakina. Okay? Can you see this sukun here? When there's a sukun, we said if waw has a sukun, preceded by letters that have a dhamma, and we're not stopping on that word, then this is mad tabi'i, 2 counts. So غير المغ, not مغ, مغ. غير المغضوب, 2 counts. غير المغضوب. I highlighted the ba kasra with the blue kasra here. Why? Because this is from the common mistakes when pronouncing this letter, is that some people they do not pronounce it with a clear kasra. They say غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ مَغْضُوبَ عَلَيْهِمْ. If you say مَغْضُوبَ عَلَيْهِمْ, we're not pronouncing that back properly. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ الْمَغْضُوبِ غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ. No, in between fatha or kasra. Fatha, kasra, in between is wrong. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ على, no عليهم. Then وَلَا الضَّالِينَ. وَلَا, wow and lam, they're from the light letters. So it's not وَلَا, but وَلَا. غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا. Then the word الضَّالِينَ here. First here, the dad here, we have to pronounce as a dad, الضَّالِينَ. And not ad-dalin. Ad-dalin means no of those who are misguided. If we change the dad to a dal, ad-dalin, it means do not make us from those who guide other people. Okay, so it's the opposite meaning. Okay, ad-dalin, astray, misguided. Ad-dalin is the opposite meaning. So wal-ad-dad. Okay. Now after the dad here, we have a different type of mad that we're going to learn today. So this is the third type of mad that we're covering now. We have here alif, okay, which is from the letters of mad. Whenever we see alif preceded by letter, there's a fatha. There's an alif preceded by letter, there's a fatha. Okay, here. And if there's after that, there's a letter, there's a shadda. In this situation, the lam is got shadda, the W sign. We know the origin of shadda is the first letter having a sukun, second letter having whatever the lam has. So if there's one of the huruf al-mad, one of the letters of mad, after that, followed by a letter that has a shadda, we're going to hold this to 6 counts, okay? We're going to stretch it to 6 counts. The dad, we're going to stretch it to 6 counts, okay? Now we need to be careful of a few things here. Number one, it should be only 6 counts. No more, no less. So, غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. We cannot say more than, we cannot recite it more than that. So we cannot say غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. Where did I go? You cannot do that, okay? Nor can we do less than 6. So we cannot say غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. It has to be 6. That's number one. Number two, whenever we stretch a mad, we have to stretch it like in a straight line, okay? وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. And no, we cannot shake the mad. Shaking the mad is to vibrate the mad. Like غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. This is not allowed, okay? It should be in a straight line, okay? You probably ask, okay, but we hear imams and other people doing it. Yes, they're doing it, okay? But this is in tajweed, it should only be in a straight line. So غَيْرِ الْمَغْضُوبِ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. And not وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ. No, we cannot do that, okay? So straight line. And here, when we go to the lam, we should do a little jump with our sound. So instead of saying وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ, we should recite it as وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ الضَّالِّينَ الضَّالِّينَ. Make a little jump on the lam. So here, in the last part of the word here, الضَّالِّينَ, that mad is عارل للسكون. Why? Because we're stopping on the word. And the second last letter has ya with a sakina, preceded by letters as a kasra, and we're stopping. We can do 2, 4, or 6. An important note here, brothers and sisters, is that if we're going to recite this ayah, we should not stop at here, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, and start from غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Why? Because Hafs and Asim, our mode of recitation, this is one ayah, okay? This is one full ayah, and starting from a word that has a kasra, okay, this we should avoid doing that unless it's the beginning of an ayah, and this is not the beginning of an ayah in our mode of recitation. Another mode of recitation, yes. So if you open the Mus'haf, you're going to find out that this is one ayah fully. Okay, but if you open the Mus'haf with other modes of recitation, this is a different ayah. So we cannot start on a word that has a kasra, except if the word is the beginning of an ayah, like Ar-Rahmani, Nun has a kasra, or Maliki, Nun has a kasra, that's fine. But here, we cannot do that. So we have two options. Number one, we can recite the whole ayah, okay, from here up to here, if you can. If you can't, then you can recite it, say up to here, where I put the blue line, then come back from this blue line, then go back. So I'm going to do both ways. So you can recite it like this. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Or صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Okay, that's how we say. So if either full, okay, or stop somewhere and then go back and complete. And when we say Ameen, it's only 2 counts. Okay, so this is most of the people, they're not saying it properly. It's not Ameen, it's Ameen, 2 counts. Ameen, Ameen, and not Ameen. Yeah. So here today we finished this whole surah. Now I'm going to recite this whole surah, inshaAllah. Before reciting, I'm going to recite it in 3 different speeds, inshaAllah. We're going to talk about the different types of speed, the different types of speeds that we can recite with the Quran, inshaAllah, very soon, the theoretical knowledge of Tajweed. But to just summarize, we can recite it fast, or we can recite it in medium pace or slow pace. We talked about mad arid li-sukun. All the ending of Surah Al-Fatiha ends with mad arid li-sukun, meaning we can stretch it to 2 counts, the last words of Surah Al-Fatiha, 4 counts or 6 counts. Like you can say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, 2 counts, Rabbil Alameen, 4 counts, or Rabbil Alameen, 6 counts. All the ending of Surah Al-Fatiha. But an important note here to make is that the scholars of the Quran, they advise that if we're going to recite the faster pace, okay, we should do the 2 counts. If we're going to recite a medium pace, we should do 4 counts. And if we're going to recite it slowly, we do 6 counts. This is more complete and better. So they advise, like for example, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is a faster way, so 2 counts. To say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, to recite it faster and to stretch it to 4 counts does not sound very nice and complete. So faster pace, do 2, medium pace 4, and slower pace 6. So I'm going to do all the 3 ways. So first I'm going to recite the faster pace, which is allowed, okay, with 2 counts, then 4, medium, then slower. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, Sirata alladhina an'amta alayhim ghayri al-maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. That's 2 counts. And make sure when I say dallin, make sure if we're going to do 2 to 2, we do not do 4 here. It's from the common mistakes, okay, for the people, is that when they do 2 to 2, when they get to dallin, because they do 6, they think that the last part you do 4 or 6. They'll say like how I recited, but at the end they'll say waladdallin, more than 2. No, this part only 2. Now I'm going to recite it at a medium pace with 4 counts. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So that's 4. Now I'm going to recite it slowly with 6 counts. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So we've done the last ayah of Surah Al-Fatiha. And inshaAllah, in the next video lesson, we're going to start from Surah Al-Nas. Jazakumullahu khairan for listening and watching. Until then, Assalamu Alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.